I hate Taekwondo class. Jimmy complained. It is so childish. All we do is kick and punch and shout. Jimmy wanted to quit and often arrived late for class. He complained that he did not learn anything. However, little did he know that Taekwondo would save his life one day. There was a new student in school. His name is Max. He enjoyed bullying anyone who looked weaker than him. Max was as muscular as a bodybuilder and the students were terrified of him. Whenever he passed by, students would quickly rush back into their classrooms to avoid being bullied by him. One day, Max strode into the canteen. He spotted a vulnerable-looking target, Jimmy. Jimmy was as thin as a bamboo stick and showed no signs that he learned Taekwondo. Max had no idea that he had picked the wrong person to bully that day. Max lumbered up to Jimmy and demanded, "Give me all your money, or I will punch you in the face until you cry like a baby." Jimmy ignored him and this angered Max. "No one ever ignores me," Max threatened again. "Hand over your money, and you will not return home with bruises and broken arms." Jimmy ignored Max and continued eating his lunch as if Max were invisible. His friends around him told him to just give his money to Max. However, Jimmy paid no heed to their advice. Enraged, Max lifted Jimmy up by his shirt, but Jimmy broke free. Jimmy realized that a fight was inevitable. Max swung a right hook at Jimmy, but Jimmy dodged it. Max threw an even harder punch to Jimmy's nose, but Jimmy ducked in time. All the self-defense techniques that Jimmy learned during his Taekwondo class was coming back to him naturally. Max did not expect what would happen next. Jimmy punched Max in his stomach twice and kicked his crotch. He then did a 360 back hook kick which slammed right onto Max's temple, sending him flying to the nearest wall. Jimmy's schoolmates stared in awe. After a moment of stunned silence, the students started cheering and applauding. Jimmy was their hero. Jimmy realized the importance of learning martial arts and went back to class, eager to improve his self-defense skills. He never ever complained that he wanted to quit. A few years later, Jimmy even became a black belt. From then on, whenever Max saw Jimmy, he would hide his face and he never bullied others again.